Hey guys, Justin here from Simplified Investing. I hope you guys are all having a great weekend. As always, this is going to be our weekly watch list highlighting the 5 plays that we're watching as well as key market breakdowns. So that being said, the first 5 plays this week are going to be Moderna, second one Pfizer, third one Roku, fourth one Roblox, and then the 5th one Apple. Hope you guys all have a great week and enjoy. Thank you. So getting things started as we do with every video, the first thing that we like to do is obviously break down the market. If you've watched our previous videos, it's the first thing that we like to start out with. What have we seen in the past week? What can we expect to see within the coming week? That being said, the proxy I'm going to be using today is going to be /NQ as I typically use. This is going to be the E-mini NASDAQ 100 Index Futures. Basically going to be tracking a lot of tech-related stocks, a lot of growth stocks, a lot of high beta stocks. That's why I'm going to be using this proxy. So that being said here, we're looking at this from the daily time frame perspective, meaning each candle that we have here is going to be 1 day. Really what we're seeing here is we get these highs back at the end of November into a sell-off correction down here into 15,600. Now we're forming a consolidation base here. You can see the continual theme is this rejection at the 16,450 resistance region. So you can see sold off here on 11.5, failed it here on 11.29, failed on 11.30, failed right here on 12.8, and also failed right here following the FOMC meeting this week before we did drop over 400 points off the high. So one thing to note is until we break the 16,450 region, we're likely either one, going to get consolidation, so a sideways consolidation between 15,600 and then the 16,450 region, so basically going to be a trending market or a channel market, excuse me. Or on the flip side, if we break this 15,600 region, watching for a fill down here to 15,400 and even potentially below that at that 15,172 region. Now, liking this daily setup here, you can see we are trading some volume here on the NASDAQ, 1.3x the normal amount of volume. You can see the buyers taking this up from 15,661 all the way up here to 15,828. So some clear buyers here on Friday, nice price action, trying to form a reversal. But again, the biggest key that we need to wait for on this one is going to be that 16,450 resistance region break. Until then, very tough to see where this market is going, likely to trend sideways here until we do get that breakout. So again, watching that 16,450 region here for a breakout on this one within the coming week. First play of the week, one that's we mentioned last week at 250, pushing near 300 here, very, very strong mover here this week considering how weak the market was. So Moderna holding up with RS, holding up with relative strength. Really what I liked, as I mentioned last week, was this buying pressure that we did see here at this 235 region. You can see we pushed all the way up here on that daily chart with volume up to 260. Continued higher highs here, breaking through this gap zone here at 285. So you can see we gap down here at 11.3, which gaps create the strongest support and resistances. So I was closely monitoring this 285 region, push through here. Now it's not on abnormal volume, which is something we still need to wait on for Moderna. But we are breaking with price action strength here. So watching this, next key region above is going to be this 301.64 region and then 315. So I do think we can see a follow through here on Moderna. Now, if we do get some selling pressure here, expecting this 285 support region to find some bids, find some traction if we do pull back. Good area for a bounce level to watch here on this play. Moderna, again, as I just mentioned, needs volume, but very, very strong price action through this gap zone resistance. Strong level here, so if we do see a pullback on Monday, expecting a bounce level at this 285 region with potential to see 315 here on this one within the coming weeks. Again, very, very strong relative strength compared to the market, has been continually pushing higher here, following weakness all week on the NASDAQ market. Second one, similar sector, strong sector play, going to be Pfizer. Now, Pfizer's a very, very tough one to scalp intraday, which I watch. It has very rapid movements. Its time and sales a lot of times are manipulated, so you'll see a lot of bids or a lot of offers just for those offers to not mean much. So watching this one, really what I'd like to see is a reclaim of the 60 region. Again, we are trading volume. Anytime you're trading over 2x volume, that is something that you want to keep an eye on, especially in a trending stock like this one, in a trending sector like the healthcare sector right now. So very nice cup breakout here. We're getting continued higher highs here. Great strength, volume flowing in. Now really what I'd like to see is one, form an inside day around 60 here, Or on the flip side, breakout over that 61.43 region for continued upside with potential to see 64 on the coming week for Pfizer. But again, perfect trend mover. You like to see that volume on the trend move. Now let's see if we can get a continued move through 60. You can see we gapped up here on Friday up into the 61.30 region. Sellers taking control all the way down here to 59.50. So watching this one in the coming week, would like to see a continued breakthrough of 60 with supports down here in this 59.50 region if we do gap up and then pull back, expecting buyers to hold up in that region. Roku, one that's been hit hard, is forming a reversal, is trying to bounce here. Really what I liked was this buying pressure, extensive buying pressure here on 12.15. You can see the volume coming in with buyers taking this all the way from 190 all the way up here to 205. So indicating a lot of bids below in this region, signaling a potential reversal here on this play. Looking very, very strong here. That was also the region that we got on the gap here at the beginning of December, gapped all the way up here to 264 from 200. Holding this region here. Now we get some strength on Friday, trading up over 7.9%. So very, very strong here. You can see from this think script right here, a lot of buying pressure, not much selling on this one at all on Friday. Continued upside here, finally breaking out through 235. I do think we can see that 243 resistance here and potential to see that 255 resistance on the coming week for Roku. As for a support region below, this 232 level right here will be very, very key. Watching this one, if we do get a pullback, expecting a bounce region in this, setting up for a better risk to reward entry. But again, Roku very, very strong here, forming a nice bottom reversal. Strong buying pressure here from 200, 190 up to 200. Pushing up, forming a reversal here. Now let's wait for confirmation on this one on Monday for a play on this one intraday. The fourth play, one that's also been very, very strong here. One thing to note is a lot of those high growth stocks that have been beat down very bad lately were having a lot of strength here on Friday. Roku, Roblox, two of them, a lot of strength compared to the market index NASDAQ, which actually finished in the red. Meanwhile, Roku and Roblox up over 7% here. So really what I'm liking here is the reclaim of this 100 region. Now we're not trading abnormal volume, something to note. But really nice buying pressure down here in this 94.65 region. You can see we're basically forming these three lows right here. No new lower lows, which signals a potential reversal. Now, why is this level significant? That happened to be the power earnings gap move pullback cup support at this 94 region before we ran from 94 up to 141 in less than a week. So Roblox, continued buying pressure here at that 94 region. Now, we'll be watching if we get a pullback, expecting 94 to be very, very strong. Do have potential to see 120 here on Roblox. Great reversal pattern setting up here. We'll be watching this one intraday on Monday to scalp to the upside if we can get continued strength on this one. The last move, one that's also trying to set up here. Now, this one's pulling back. Obviously, it's pretty extended here with the market. You can see we're trading almost 2x the normal amount of volume here on Friday. Really what I want to see and what I like to see was the hold of this support region here at 170. You can see that's our rejection zone at the beginning, the 1st of December, before we push up here all the way to all-time highs at 182.13. So buying pressure taking this 170 region here, that's really going to be the key here on Apple in the coming week. We need to hold this 170 region here. If we do fail to break this 170 region, we can retest down here towards this 167 region, 168. But really what I liked was that buying pressure trying to hold this up here. I do think we can see 174 plus here if we can get a confirmation of this 170 bounce on Apple within the coming weeks. So again, looking very, very strong here on Apple. Nice volume here on Friday. Now on Monday, let's watch for continuation. That 170 is going to be a very, very strong support region below. That being said, that wraps up our watch list for the week. If you did enjoy this video, if you give it a thumbs up and subscribe, it would be greatly appreciated. If you are interested in getting our private course, alerts, and more, feel free to check out simplified-investing.com today. We would love to have you guys on board. Thank you guys and hope you have a great week.